Hello everyone, welcome back to another Raiders video. In this video, I'll be giving my Raiders-Steelers game recap, so let's get into it. So the Raiders lost a very ugly game in Week 6, 32-13 to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was kind of what I expected, but kind of worse, actually. So we're now 2-4. Lost to the Steelers for a third year in a row. And it was an AFC conference loss. We're now 2-4. So it's not looking good. The game started off kind of not bad. They went down and got a field goal. Then we went down and got a touchdown ourselves. I thought the run game looked really nice. They clearly made an effort to get Bowers a ball, which was nice. And ended in a touchdown, so that was good to see. After that, we hardly scored. So didn't score until garbage time, actually. So I kind of had a feeling that would not be sustained because sometimes that's just what happens. Struggling offense sometimes is able to put together one good scripted drive, and after that, does not do anything good. So I was kind of not surprised that we didn't do anything after that. Pittsburgh themselves, they struggled to run the ball all year. And against our defense, they run the ball very effectively. So I don't know what happened there. At least their pass defense was kind of contained. Fields had only 145 yards passing. Pickens was slowed down to only 53 yards. They tried to get him a touchdown at the end of the game. Good coverage by Hobbs. So I thought the passing defense didn't look bad. But, Fields, Najee Harris combined, just too much for our defense to handle. On the Najee Harris touchdown, we had him, I think, stopped. He jump cuts. A couple guys miss, and then he's off the races. So struggled all year, and against us, he looked like the first round pick that he was drafted as. Our defense, yet another game where the defense played bad. Doesn't help that the offense is not doing anything for them, because the defense for this week and last week had a nice first half. I thought, like, they came out and they kept us in the game. Eventually, we got broken down. That's been the story the whole season. The defense isn't really bad, but they're just having bad performances because they have no help. They have good starts to the game. By the end of the game, they're not playing well. So yes, I think our defense is not playing that well. However, it's not entirely on them. And of course, injuries. Like Kuntz, Wilkins, Epps. Those are 3 starters down due to injury. I just thought, with the punt block that happened, they had the ball at the 9-yard line. That's another example, right? They had a pick, returns to the 7-yard line. So, there's examples where it's it's not really on our defense. It's really on our offense, more for not staying drives or having turnovers. Great drive going at one point. We had a run play first of all, we had a touchdown to Madison, which was called back. And then we had a running play to Amir Abdullah. Nice little pop for 10 yards down to the 1. We got hurry up, and he fumbles the ball and then pick it up. Just mistakes like that. You know what I mean? We can talk about the penalties. We didn't have a lot of penalties, but the times that they happened were the really bad parts. So, interception by Von Diablo. I believe that would have been his first career interception. What a nice play, but penalty, roughing the passer. We had a 3rd down stop. They were going to punt. We had a roughing the passer. They continued the drive. They had a 4th down. Well, it was not a penalty, but they had a 4th down and I think goal. Couldn't get a stop. They got a touchdown. We had a big completion of Brock Bowers, a one-handed catch, called back by penalty. And obviously the Madison touchdown, which I already mentioned, was called back due to penalty. And the fumble happened right after. So just really, really ugly football. And against a team that does not play like that, the Steelers with Mike Hellman and a great defense. So just outclassed, really. Ugly loss, 3 years in a row, losing to those terrible towels. So I don't like to hear that or see that or witness that. But moving on now. I thought Glaze did look good at right tackle against T.J. Watt. Of course, he had a lot of trips to help him out, but that's what happens when you're going to play against T.J. Watt. I thought he did pretty solid. I already mentioned it before, but I think he's the right tackle going forward instead of Mumford personally. Mumford did not impress me the first 2 games. Glaze has looked, I think, better than him, so that's what I prefer at right tackle. Right guard Parham was already injured, then he got hurt during the game. Hope he's all right. The offensive line only allowed 1 sack, with a combination of T.J. Watt and Cameron Hayward, among others, playing against us. So I thought the pass protection wasn't too bad. Got 3 sacks ourselves. So could have been more, but Justin Fields always has those plays where he just magically gets out of the pocket and throws it away. He's not quite Lamar Jackson or whatever, but just a couple plays where he does a good job of getting out of the pocket and either throwing it away or running or whatever it is. But the point is he didn't take a sack, and that's what helped him out a lot. Another ugly offensive performance. As expected, it was the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. What were we supposed to do, right? Not much going on in the pass game or running game. Trey Tucker had 2 targets, no catches. Brock Bowers did his thing at least, but that's pretty much it. Jacoby Myers, obviously. Need him back as soon as possible. We're now 2-4. I'm not sure how much improvement we're going to see. This offense, I don't really know if it's going to improve. The quarterback situation is still a problem. The offensive coordinator position is still a problem. Maybe the offensive line has actually shown improvement. I can say that, but I just don't know if we're really going to turn this thing around on offense this year. And as we all know, we need a franchise quarterback, and that's going to hopefully happen next year in the draft. The defense is not playing as we advertised. Of course, the injuries do not help, but they're still not playing as we advertised. And our team is not doing as advertised either. Not looking good for the rest of the season. And also, Davante Adams did get traded. That's going to be a whole different video. Tom Brady became a minority owner as kind of expected. That's been in the works for I don't know how long, 1 year, 2 years. I'm glad I don't have to hear about it anymore. Apparently, he's going to have a role in operations. Okay, look, if he finds us the franchise quarterback, then that's great. All right. I don't even know what to think about the situation because I'm not really a fan of him, but if he wants to be here, he can be here. It's better than a guy that does not want to be here, like Davante Adams. So hopefully he helps us find the franchise quarterback somehow, some way, whatever his role is going to be. I mean, we have no idea, but yeah, that was my Raiders Steelers Week 6 game recap. I'm Marcel. Thank you for watching.